we had a very big issue. The striker position was vacant and we needed somebody to fill it. And so it has now been filled by Didier Drogba. And today we're going to be breaking down this card into 6 categories to help you decide whether or not you should buy this card and if the card is even good or not by using the metric of wondrous, mid, or doo-doo. But why should you listen to me? Well, I consistently get ranked 2 in FUT Champions. I'm also a top elite division player, so I believe I can use my ability to help guide you to use the best cards to help get you more wins in FC25. And so the categories we're going to be breaking this card down in is for one of the most important things you need for a striker, which is obviously the shooting and clinicality ability and the pace, and also the dribbling ability as well, which for the most part is very significant for a player like Drogba. So I'm also going to be telling you the best ways to use this card if you do end up deciding to buy it for the most important things for a striker. And we'll get into that, but let's just start off with the stuff that are not as important but still important, which is the passing ability. With Didier, can you send that ping passing to your players and it will be accurate for you? Can you send them over the tops with Drogba? But let's be honest, Drogba is one of those biggities that are not the most technical according to EA. This guy cannot pass nothing for you in a wondrous style. There may be moments, I ain't gonna lie, where you're trying to pass it to your left winger and it goes to your center back. That's the type of passing that Didier could do for you. He's not a top tier passer, but close passes, close proximity, he can still get the job done. Just one thing you have to do using this card is you have to think a little bit more when you're making your decision for your pass. But after you mess up the pass, it's gonna be your opponent's ball if they get the possession, and you have to defend and get the ball back. Does Didier have good defensive capabilities? Get closer to the screen real quick. I don't give a damn about no damn defense. He's an attacker. He's a strike, you know what I'm saying? But something Didier might be able to do is body them players off the ball like a madman. And listen, Didier Drogba has 90 physicality with aerial plus. One thing that EA wants you to know about this card is that he's got that brute dread head strength. You know what I'm saying? So when the ball is in the air, he will fly like an eagle and win that header. But the thing is, if you want to score goals off headers, it's not going to be the best because that nerf to heading really made it horrendous. He has to be literally free to get that ball to dunk it into the back of the net like LeBron James, you feel me? But if you're just trying to win in the air for passes and stuff like that, since his heading accuracy is high, he will win in the air for the most part. He will even contest Van Dijk in the air. Yeah, I said it, which is a nice thing to have for a strike. Now, in terms of running in behind with the speed, this is very crucial for physicality because if he gets in behind and he's getting tracked by one of the centre back, if they're much stronger, they can slow him down. But with his speed and strength, it don't matter now. It don't matter. If he's beside the centre backs, most of them are weaker than him, and he can literally get in behind, body them, get that ball, and possibly put that ball into the back of the net when you try them through ball, which makes him a very big threat. But putting the ball in the back of the net is still the most important thing, which I'll get to. But first, let's talk about the absolute pace. Drogba's got 91 pace, and with 91 pace, for the most part, with his playstyles as well, having rapido, regular. No quick step though. If you create the space and do the speed boost with this guy, yes, he's zooming very fast. He has that glitchy speed boost that can give you space on their opponent. And once he gets that space, it's very hard for them to really get him off the ball because he's mad strong. I say his pace is solid. He's not faster than Jamie Vardy that I noticed, but it's still pretty good, which leads me to him being a kind of player like Jamie Vardy, but different in his own way. Because Jamie Vardy is a little bit more of a puss in boots compared to him. But Drogba's dribbling is 85. Oh my word. Can he do a little bit of that twist and turn? Listen, bro. There were moments where I was playing against aggressive opponents that didn't give me a lot of space to do the twist and turn. And Drogba felt like quicksand. Stuck in it. Couldn't get out quicksand. I'm like, turn Drogba, go left. He's going backward. It's unbelievable. But does it really matter if you play a certain way for Drogba? I don't think so, because if you play that way where you don't really give him the ball to twist and turn, only give him the ball where there's a chance where you can run straight, it's very nice. He still has the ability to get a right angle to take the shot, but he has to have a good amount of space and time because the opponent may be able to catch up and then you won't be able to turn again, which was a downgrade for me with Drogba. But does the shooting and clinicality ability make up for that? Because not only does he have finesse like Messi, he has the power shot plus, which is very dangerous for this type of card, because if he gets the space on the right hand side, this is what you should do. Send them through balls into him, get space on the right hand side, hit the power shot, nobody can stop him because he's so strong, and you green time it. Along with him having the press proven, allows him to create space even faster and turn, which is why I said the dribbling is bad, but not as bad because of the press proven, because it gives him a boost with his turn, making it more difficult for the defense to stop it. So overall, his clinicality ability is absolutely top tier, especially in the box. But with all that being said, I said some bad things about Drogba and I said some good things about Drogba, but what would I classify him as? Is he wondrous, mid, or dude? Well, look at here. For me, using this card, I found he has moments where he can be so overpowered that certain people won't know how to defend him. That puts him on another class and level. But then there are moments where people can defend him and he seems like he's a literal vegetable. Useless, you feel me? I'm gonna have to say that Didier Drogba is wondrous, simply because he has such an overpowered factor to him that can really be game breaking in moment. And if you know how to use this card correctly, he can score so many goes for it. But there can be moments where he's a mid-risk card, kind of mid because of the dribble. And for 1.7 mil, I probably would pay like 1.4 mil for this card. But it's still a solid pickup, and give him a try to see if he works for your playstyle. But this card right here could really be a game changer for you. Find out if he's wondrous, mid, or dude.